It was a gorgeous day to start the Big 12 men's basketball tournament.
All right, let's do it.
With downtown Kansas City packed with things to do for fans from across America. The bands and cheer teams got the crowd pumped up at Power and Light, with kids and adults alike enjoying the Fan Fest set up on Grand.
Go Devils!
We caught up with some fans, some visiting Kansas City for the first time.
We went to the Pac-12 tournament for the past 25 years, and so we figured we'd give it a try.
Go Mountaineers!
We got here a couple days ago and we started exploring the town because we've never been here before, and we really love it. I think it's great.
Go Frogs! Go Frogs!
We also ran into some returning fans.
It's just been great being back. Every time I come back, I go back to where I used to live and ride through my neighborhood. So it's been really great.
Go Jayhawks!
Both Big 12 men's and women's basketball tournaments will be playing in Kansas City through 2031. The KC Sports Commission says it's working to keep the tournament here after that. But what do the fans think?
Selfishly, I'd love to see it, back in Vegas. I don't mind if it's here. I hope it's not here every year for the rest of my life.
Let's go Utes, baby!
Well, I'd like for it to come to Provo and be at BYU.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah.
I like it here. I like it here too.
Go Mountaineers!
I'm a sucker for tradition, so I might as well keep it. If it's home here, home's here.
I think it depends. People sometimes get used to, what they know, so it makes it kind of fun to come back to the same experience. But certainly, if they decide to take it elsewhere, we're going to have to follow. But so far, we've loved it.
Today was a day of celebration for Bree, her friends, family, and neighbors. One of the signs along her route home reading, "Welcome home, Bree. We love you," with personal well wishes and words of encouragement.
We love you, Bree! Welcome home, Bree. We love you. Welcome home, Bree.
Ahead of Bree's arrival,
Watch this.
you could spot neighbors picking up pens and writing notes like "You're an inspiration to so many," and sending constant love and prayers.
We wrote Bree inspires us because she literally inspires us every day. Like, for her to have the strength that she's had to overcome all of the odds, it's just amazing.
Alex Hicks was one of several family members who welcomed Bree home.
I mean, Bree's just a rock star. And from her following, it's hard to not see.
Welcome home, Bree!
It's really courageous for her to put herself out there, and that's been really cool to see her do.
Welcome home, Bree. I love you.
After following along Bree's journey, when neighbors heard she was able to come home, they quickly got to work.
We had people designing the posters and the banners and printing them, and we have stuff going up on the pool. At the pool, people are getting their face painted and balloons and stuff, just so that this can be a really joyous, fun, celebratory event for her.
And a celebration it was. The road was lined with signs, balloons, flags, and people sporting orange, the color designated for limb loss awareness. The cheers were loud as Bree and her family came down the road, Bree waving at everyone as she made her way home to continue her recovery.
I think I speak for everyone when I say that she's just been so inspirational and strong.
Welcome home, Bree.
We're just really in awe of the poise and strength that she's had as she's kind of battled one challenge after another.
Reporting in Overland Park, Chandler Watkins.
Welcome home, Bree.
KCTV5 News. In the Milestone Youth Center, this may look like just a basketball court. But for Marcus Walker, there's more to it than meets the eye.
A staple in the community and pretty much a place where people can come and get served, whether it's sports or just outreach.
It holds a special place for Walker. He found a lot of success in his professional basketball career and wants to make sure others get the same opportunity.
Me being born and raised in this neighborhood, I understand that there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of people that have a lot to give, but they don't have the resources. We had some parents that come and bless us with some cones and stuff.
Earlier this week, most of their equipment was stolen.
Basketball, jerseys, cones, ladders, stereo system.
Despite a number of items being taken, Walker is committed to his mission, and he's spinning a negative into a positive.
I was built for this, so I understand that this location as bad as it may sound, you know, it comes with the game. At the end of the day, I don't know what they're going through. I don't know why they felt the need that they would want to take it, but I feel like whatever they do with it, I hope it's for a good reason. It's as crazy as that sounds.
He's thankful he's received a lot of support from the community, and he wants to focus on finding volunteers to help when kids get out of school for the summer.
If we can make sure that we provide them these things, when we're talking about different community centers, you know, the kids not having anywhere to go, we got to do a better job of giving them something to do rather than them trying to find it. So that's why this is important.
Reporting in Kansas City, Chandler Watkins, KCTV 5 News.
You couldn't have asked for better weather today for the steeple to be placed back on top of the church. The pastor calling it a blessing in every sense of the word.
This was the final step. We've had the roof repaired, we've had new siding, all the interior of the church has been redone. It's really turned out quite beautifully.
The end of repairs from last summer's storm drew a crowd.
My daughter got married here,
including Sylvia Hartman, who's been attending the church since 1972.
We're enjoying it today, though, to get to see it go back up.
It was a sentimental moment, thinking back on all the memories made here.
It's very joyous. Probably tears in my eyes to see it go back to place. It's been a long time, and this steeple means so much to a lot of people.
As the sun was shining and church members looked on, the steeple rose in the air and was placed on top of the church. Those who put it back in place also attend the church, making today special for them as well.
My wife's family grew up in the church, helped build the church. To be able to put my hands on it, to be a part of it, was extremely special for me.
Afterwards, everyone gathered in front for a prayer.
Even though it was a long, long wait, Lord, you worked it all out for good, and we just praise you for that.
And the bell was rung, marking the completion of over a year of repairs to the church on the hill. Reporting in Kansas City, Kansas, Chandler Watkins, KCTV 5 News.
I lived a lot of places, but I always come back to here.
It was a sight to behold.
These logs are just amazing.
I'd hate to be out on a boat in this right now.
A moment worth sharing.
The brush is out in the middle, so you know it's raising.
Jason Timon brought his daughter, and it brought back memories.
Growing up, he would take me down here and we'd walk on the railroads a lot.
It's been happening for generations.
A friend of mine and I skipped school one day. We walked across that railroad bridge over to Missouri.
To see the raging river below through the tracks.
The last time I seen this was in '93 when it was flowing down Cherokee Street, washing my car away. It was a nightmare.
Leavenworth knows a lot about what a tranquil river can turn into.
It probably happens once every 3 years we get flooding.
Their breaking point is 22.3 feet. If that's forecast, which it is, the gates go up to close the campground, which sits lower than the lot that drew gawkers.
Anytime the water rises above that ladder, we've seen water get into the camp and put the campers at risk.
You guys heard of how high it's supposed to get?
NOAA forecasts the crest on Wednesday at 23 feet.
What's it at right now?
18.47.
I think with all the rain that we're getting up north, you think it would be raising a little faster.
It's a sight that brings both concern and awe, but more than anything, a sense of place.
You know, it's just something that's always here, and when it changes, we want to go check it out.
Something about the river just always draws me back.
When everybody's around, we're strong, but when you guys leave, we're a mess.
All these people right here is the glue that's keeping our family together.
1, 2, 3.
Giuliani! Zachary Ontiveros, Giuliani's grandfather, and other family members came tonight, blown away by the love they've been shown.
My message to the community is when something like this happens, devastation like this happens, if you got people like this behind me, you can get through it.
Do one on this side and then one on this side.
There were activities for the kids.
Rose for Giuliani.
Fly high, G. We all love you. I wrote this because he was one of my best friends.
And people were able to write cards to Giuliani.
There is a giant poster board that has a heart and a G on it.
Gianni Rucker helped organize the event.
Healing happens when people feel safe, and healing happens in community.
The city of Riverside also got involved. Mayor Kathy Rose saying it's about being there for each other right now.
Providing a venue, providing refreshments, providing a place for people to be able to either grieve or celebrate the life that was lost.
We'll start by lighting 12 candles in honor of those 12 sweet years that were lived.
As the sun set, everyone gathered for a candlelight vigil.
I thank you, Father God, for the community.
Rucker led a prayer.
That this life lived, though it was short, it will not be in vain.
And let everyone know as they continue to heal from this senseless tragedy, to know they aren't alone. Reporting in Riverside, Chandler Watkins, KCTV 5 News.